What's up, y'all? Just out getting in some exercise, riding the bike, and wanted to go ahead do a review of the Stages power meter. I know y'all been asking for it for a while. I apologize. No better time than now. Was on the way to just on the way to my next flight, taking this out, going to Europe. Take this plane. But before I get on the plane, show y'all the power meter here. So this right here is the Stages power meter. I'm running I got 105 components. So the other crank arm is a 105, which is same as what this is, the Shimano 105. And as far as the power meter goes, all it is, see if you can see it there, it's right there. It looks like a little cockroach on the back of your crank arm. And all the power meter is for is strictly a pacing tool. So if you're riding, you know, if you want to know how many watts you can hold for how long, get yourself a power meter. If you plan on doing long distances, get yourself a power meter. Save you a whole lot of hardship. You'll know exactly what you're putting in to your bike ride. Average speeds mean shit all. Just riding up here, the wind had to be blowing at me at about, I'd say at least 10 to 12 miles per hour. So average speed means fuck all. If you're going downhill, if you're going uphill, you got wind, you got all different variables. Whereas with the power meter, it's strictly about the power you're putting in to your pedals. So it'll tell you exactly what you're riding, how hard you're riding. Leave all the guessing work out. So when people ask you, what's the average speed you ride at? Ask them what power they ride at. And they probably have no fucking idea what you're talking about. Most people know what cadence is. This also reads the cadence. So for me, if I'm on a long ride, I like to usually push about 2 to 3 watts per kilo, which for me is about 160 to about 250 watts. Try to keep my cadence up around 90 to 100, and that's just easy riding. If I'm going for like a 100 miler, 50 miler, whatever, I'm gonna try to keep my watts at about 200, because I know I can hold 200 watts for that distance. It's all about getting used to using it. I've had the power meter, it's been a little over a year, I'd say a year and 6 months now. I'm finally getting the hang. I know exactly what power I can hold for what distances, and I love it. $700, it's a little steep, but if you're buying yourself a road bike, get yourself a road bike, get fitted, and get yourself a power meter. And a Garmin, you're gonna need a Garmin too. So I run the Garmin 800 with my Stages power meter. Thumbs up, love it. I'd recommend everyone get one. That's how we do it.